Hello YouTube, welcome back to my workshop. I'll just give a quick update on how it's coming along. I've actually figured out on my phone I've got a wide angle lens as well, so you can actually see it a bit better now. I think I've had to turn the stabilisation off to get this to work, so if it's a little bit unstable I might switch back to the other way. But anyway, just a quick update. As you can see, I've got all the wall units on now. And they're a bit messy because I've had to take everything off the floor to get all these base units off. They're all the new base units, all cut down, ready to go. Got my template there for the new worktops. When I do them, I might do them in an MDF. I'm not sure yet. I'm a bit undecided. It's a bit cheaper, I know, easily changed, isn't it? Rather than using like a high grade ply. This is just cheap bog standard shutter and ply I've made everything out of. It's only for the workshop, so I'm not going to go overly mad and spend a load of money on something that I might take out in a few years time again. So but that's them all cut down, just got to put them all together. Yeah, so that's pretty much just a little update on how that's going. This is where I'm going to have my track pull down onto the workbench in my MFT style. Oh yeah, I've put some, I don't know if you could see the floor in the old videos, but I'll put some levelling compound down just to smooth out a bit. I might get some rubber matting to go through the centre here, just because it's actually hurts my feet quite a bit, because I'm an old man is what I am. Yeah, I'm going to put the tables, the should come roughly to about, when did I get? Last unit's there with the rolling cart for the table saw going back right against this garage door, well, once it's changed over anyway. And I wanted to put the welding table over this side, but I might get another, I don't know, I'm not sure yet, I haven't decided. The welding table's going this side for the moment, but I'm a bit undecided if I'm going to that side or that side. So it's either going to be one of the ways. Waiting on a load of new Tanos boxes to turn up, but there's a bit of a shortage in the UK at this present time for reasons everyone knows. So once they turn up, I can start organising all these bits, but I think most of it's going to go in the lower cupboards. It's funny when you start organising things, you realise how many samples you've got for bits and pieces. Not just flooring samples and bits of like concrete samples. So I think I might find a space for them down on one of these lower units. But yeah, that's just a small update. Hopefully by next week I should have all the plumbing and the electrics done all the way around. I've got to make a system so that everything, I've got to put all the what's the word I'm looking for, dust extraction around as well, which I'm just going to do in 50mm poly pipe with push fit fittings, so it's easily changed if I need to add in. I don't want to glue anything in, but I should run that down. I've got to try and work out where I'm going to put everything at the moment. Obviously we've got to take we have the track saw there, table saw at the end, we have just my little miter saw over here. I have just got that small miter saw for the workshop. I have got a big 12-inch DeWalt cordless, which is that's more for site work really. I don't just keep that in the van. But that's ideal for what I use, what I use in the workshop. So it's actually, funny enough, that's got a better dust extraction on it than the big 12-inch miter saw, the cordless one. And the same again with the table. I've got the cordless table saw. That's a DW745, and I've got the cordless DeWalt version. And if I go back, I wouldn't have bought that one. I would have bought the 745. I'd have just bought the cordless one because it's got the same power, and it's 10 times quiet. That is so loud, that this 745. It literally, it's like an aircraft taking off in this garage. But yeah, that's just a small little a small issue with that, which I'll probably replace that at some point. I want to get an induction motored table saw, because when I live in a residential area, so you can't really be running running an aircraft out of your garage every time you want to cut down a sheet of ply. But anyway, I thought it looks a bit better today, especially with the floor leveling compound down. Just means I can start working everything, getting it all back. Hopefully, I've bought something as well that you might all be interested in. It's funny again, it's another thing on a bit of a delay due to a shortage in the UK at this present time. But once that turns up, I'll do a small review on it. I'll try and improve my reviews, especially after the I was watching back the Milwaukee driver, screwdriver video, and it, you know, I could have probably gone into a bit more detail about it. Been using it a week now. It's pretty it's, you know, it's just the right sort of power I need for just banging pocket screws. But yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do this. I'm still unsure what I'm going to do this rack. Do I get rid of that wood? There's some bits in there I'm not going to get rid of. Nice bit of oak. I might even strip that down and use that as an edging around the top of my table worktop. But I haven't decided on the worktop yet. Just sort of making up as I go. But yeah, so by next week, should have the units should all be in. Plumbing done, dust extraction. I might make a small video on the dust extraction as I'm doing it. Just a little sort of how I'm doing it before I cover it all up, because it's all the part work's going to be hidden behind the units. I'm having all the electrics, all the water pipes, all the dust extraction needs to be hidden away, because I don't want it seen on top. But yeah, that's it for this week. I'm quite happy with the way it's coming along. It just feels so much more spacious in here already. Hopefully another 2 weeks and I'm going to start actually doing some work in here again, because I've got a lot of work on that needs to be done at the present moment. Oh yeah, I'm going to change this area as well. So this little shelving unit is only a temporary thing I built. I said that in the last video. I'm just going to pull this down and I'm going to put my clamp rack in this area, because it's just the right size really, just to get all the clamps in there. Yeah. Anyway, let me know if you want me to show you anything in my next videos. If not, don't ask. But if you don't ask, you don't get. So I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Subscribe or not, it's up to you. Ta-da!